April, week 1, math, 3rd grade, lesson 1. You should have a sheet that looks like this. And it's got number lines, and it says, use the number line to solve each problem. 4 divided by 2.
2.
So, see where the 4 is? Make a blob.
Blob.
And then divide that into 2 so you can see that, and they have to be equal sized. 1, 2. How many in each group?
2.
2, because there's 2. So go over here and put a 2. And the next one, 12 divided by 3. Go
4.
to the 12 and put a blob. Make your groups equal sized. Count how many are in each group, how many parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gideon was correct.
I know, but Gideon, just stop saying it.
Yeah, no yelling out next time, buddy. And I think that's good. I don't think we need to do more than that.
It's just so awesome.
Go down to the middle.
Wait,
And again, this time it's times. So they're doing 3 times 6, and we're going to do jumps. So you're going to jump to the, past the 5, which is this bigger tick line, to the 6, which is the next one, like that. And if you count, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the next time you go 6, you're going to be 2 past the 10. 2 tick marks past the 10. So jump again. And you should land 2 past the 10. And the next one is going to put you 2 before the 20. If you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump and bump. So there's 3 times 6. And then they want you on the bottom to do 6 times 3. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And you get to the same place because 6 times 3 is the same as 3 times 6. And what is it?
Commutative property.
Yes.
They look like upside down hearts.
Yeah, they do. And the answer, by the way, where the blob is what?
The answer?
What did we get to?
Oh no, I did it on
18.
the wrong page.
18. It's okay.
I did it on the wrong number.
It's okay, Silas. As long as you did it, it's fine.
I'll just make an arrow.
Okay. Let's do one more. Let's skip this next one because it's too much like this one and go to the third, number 3. Okay. And it's 5 times 4. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And land. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets you 2 before the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets you 2 after the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 gets you 1 past this little tick mark. Now do 4 times 5. That's much easier because of the tick marks. So you're going to go to this little tick mark and see that slightly bigger one there? That's your first 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are we going to land the next time?
On the 20.
On the 10, actually, right? Because if you go 5 more, you get on the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Hey, guys, I never did my last... I only did 4 groups of 4 up here. I'm so sorry. You need to do 5 groups of 4. So up here, do 1 more jump, and you should land on the 20.
So the answer...
The answer will be 20, but we have to do it both ways. Now you're going to go 5 again, and you should land on this slightly bigger tick mark, which is the 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you're going to jump again. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should land on the 20. Okay, so no matter which way you do it, you can do the 5 groups of 4 or the 4 groups of 5. Both get you to 20.
Why keep doing it on the wrong one?
It's okay. It's okay. Ruben, you don't have, don't have
I did it on the wrong one again.
You guys, a number line is a number line. It doesn't matter if you do it on the wrong one as long as you do it correctly, which you both did. Now go down to here, and we'll just do one of these. These are super easy. This first one is 8 times 2. What is this second one?
7 times 2.
Which
Next one
is
4 times 2.
Just a second. The one with a 1 by it is 7 times 2, which is
4 times 7.
Which is 14. So, but I don't even think they want us to write the product. They just want you to tell them what it is. because it says determine how you would express the groups shown as a multiplication problem. So we don't need to put the product. We just need the problem. So 7 times 2. For this one, with the, it looks like upside down Hershey's Kisses. And then this last one on the very bottom, number 2, gauge. 4 times 4. Over here where there's a number 2, put 4 times 4.
Which is
24.
We don't need to put that. It is 16, but we don't need to put the product.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let's go to the next page.
You're going.
On the back of this page, rewrite each addition problem as a multiplication problem. Example, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 5 times 2.
You did say it up twos.
Let's do number 2. We're jumping. Number 2. How do we write that as a multiplication?
Multiply.
3 times 3.
Thank you. Go to the 2 over here and write that one is 3 times 3.
I was going to say that.
Okay, and then we'll do one more. Let's go to number 5. Griffin.
Oh, it's just 1.
Yeah,
So 1 times 0.
1 times
1.
1. Okay, so did you notice Miss Cammy picked the easiest ones? That is
Yes.
so easy, we're not going to worry about them.
I thought number 2.
Okay, going to the middle. Determine the answer for the following problems. If 8 times 6 is 48, then 8 times 60 is
60. 8 times 6. 48.
No.
480.
Thank you. It's 48 with a 0. All right. We just add a 0. Okay, let's do, and we're going to write that over here. Okay, let's do a couple more.
Again.
Yeah. Couple more.
150.
Shh. Would you let me say it, please? Or Gideon, if not, I do have repair sheets here. Right there. Do you see them? Look. Waiting for you.
Waiting for
Waiting for you. Okay, number 2. If 5 times 3 is 15, then 30 times 5 is, Gideon, 150. Silas, please. Okay, we'll do one more. Number 3. If 8 times 1 is 8, then 8 times 10 is, Reuben,
80.
80. Ah, you guys are getting it. We're going to move on from that. But that's a quick trick that you should know. Do not be scared of big numbers if they have a 0. Just add a 0, okay, to your product. Okay, down here. Use the shapes provided to answer the question. Example, how many groups of 6 can you make with the 18 shapes below? And the answer is 3 groups of 6. We're just going to do one of these, so go to number 2. How many groups of 8 can you make with the 16 shapes below? Hands up. Gauge.
2.
Yep. Go ahead and circle. There's a group of 8. And there's a group of 8. And so it is 2. So over here, by the number 2, write a 2. I never even did the number 1. I wanted to do a nice, quick, easy one.
Is that easy?
Because I think you guys get this. Do we need to do another one?
Well, it's
number
it's
1.
sort of good.
Do we need to do another one? Silas.
I understand it because it's in a lot of the homeworks.
Yes.
It says
Making
group
groups.
group how many times 5 can go into
Yep.
blah blah blah.
So do you think we need to do another one?
Oh no.
Neither do I. Good. Flip your whole packet to get to page, I don't know,
It
but it
doesn't
looks
say.
like this.
It's
Okay. Example. So write each array as a multiplication problem and solve. Example. Okay, so over here, 4 times 4 is 16. Let's go to the number 1. Who would like to try that? Gideon.
3 times 6 is 18.
Perfect. We're not even going to do another one. That was great.
When?
3 times 6 is 18. Okay, next one. Determine which letter best represents the missing fact from the fact family. Number 1, 8 times 6 is 48. 6 times 8 is 48. 48 divided by 6 is 8. And then what do we need?
We need a plus.
We're gonna look.
48 divided by 8 equals 6.
Uh-huh. And that is the letter
A.
B. No, it's B.
I get
Okay,
it.
guys. 48 divided by 8 is 6. Circle the B.
Oh.
And write it over here. Let's do one more of those. Number 2. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 1 times 6 is 6.
It's 1 times 6 is 6.
No, it's 6 divided by 1.
divided by 1 is 6.
Yes.
Well, that's what
D. Okay.
Now I want to get done with this part.
Let's go down here. Find the missing value in each of the problems. Number 1, question mark times 5 is 50.
10.
10. Number 2, 2 times something is
One.
2.
1.
That's
Come
the
on,
identity property.
Give us a chance, Gideon.
Gideon, no more yelling out. Let another kid. Number 3, 45 equals 5 times something.
9.
Good.
Just
And we're going to go to the next page.
You're putting it to Gideon.
Okay, Gideon.
Determine which property of multiplication is shown. Associative, identity, distributive, or commutative. Number 1. 0 times 7 times 4 equals 0 times 7 times 4.
Identity.
20.
No, it's not identity.
Which property is it?
Commutative.
Nope.
Distributive.
Associative. See, look, the 0 and the 7 are hanging close. The 4 went to get a tissue to blow his nose. And then over here, the 0 went to get a different pencil, sharpen his pencil or something, and the 7 and the 4 are hanging tight.
And then he broke his
That's associative. Just put an A for associative. Gideon, Ruben, Silas, stop. Number 2. 1 times 0 times 9 equals 1 times 0 times 9.
So not that-
Associative again. Good. Number 3. 4 times 5 plus 4 times 1.
Distributive.
It's distributive. Okay, good job.
He just leave it.
You guys just looked and saw that it was longer, and you're like,
Hey,
we
spell
got this.
that.
It's
Number 4. 1 times 1 is 1.
I.
Identity. Please wait till I've said it before you yell out. Number 5. 6 times 10 plus 7 equals. Yeah, I said please wait. 6 times 10 plus 7 equals 6 times 10 plus 6 times 7. Distributive.
Yes, we spelled did.
Okay. 6. 2 times 9 is 9 times 2.
Oh, that's commutative.
Commutative.
What?
Okay. Fill in each blank in the chart. Example. Total amount 12, number of groups 2, amount in each group would have to be 6, right?
Yeah.
12 divided by 2 makes 6. Number 1, 20 is the total. 5 is the number of groups. How many would be in each group?
4.
4. Good. We'll do one more. Number 2, something is the total. You divide it into 2 groups, and there are 6 in each group.
3.
Something is the total. And you're dividing that total into 2 groups, and there are
12.
12. There we go.
You blurted it out before I could.
Okay, going down to the bottom. Division with a remainder. So we haven't done that yet. We haven't done remainders. It means you're not going to get a perfect division. You're going to have something left over. Ready? Use division to solve each problem. Number 1, a librarian had to pack 13 books into boxes. If each box can hold 2 books, how many boxes does she need? So what you're going to do is write 13.
7.
Put a 2. How many times would 2 fit into 13?
7.
It's odd.
6. Gage says it fits 6 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. If you go to 7, that's 14. We don't have 14. So it fits 6 times. Put a 6
But each
And
one can
shh.
only
as your quotient. Now, 6 groups of the dividend did not make 13. What did 6 groups of that make? It made 12. Put that, subtract, you have 1 left. That's your remainder. So when it doesn't work perfectly like that, you put a 6 and then you write R for remainder 1. 6 remainder 1. Okay? And you can put that here. 6 R 1.
I still don't understand that.
It fit exactly 6 times, but there was 1 left over. So, how many boxes would she need?
7.
7 boxes. So we would write an arrow and put 7 boxes. Let's go to the next page. Flip the whole thing over. It's 2-step problems. The school debate team had 26 boys and 46 girls on it. If they were split into groups of 9, how many groups could they make? Do we know all the stuff?
Yes.
Not yet.
No.
Circle the first sentence.
The school delegate team. Hold like this.
Yes. Okay. We don't know all the stuff, but the stuff is the same. It's students, right? Some are girls and some are boys, but it's students. So make a box somewhere.
That you have room.
Put a question mark in it.
Yours is
And we can put the stuff in the same place because they're both students. So we're going to write 26 for the boys and 46 for the girls. You guys ready? Put 26 and 46.
I think it's a plus.
It is.
No, divided.
That is going to be a plus. When you know both parts and the stuff is the same, but you don't know all the stuff, the 2 parts go and make a plus. So, who wants to do it? 26 plus 46. Gideon. Do units first, okay?
Six plus 6 is 12.
What do we do?
We just leave the 1,
Yeah, put the 2 and leave the 1 where?
like in the attic.
Okay.
And 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 2 is 8.
Plus 1.
Plus
You said 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Yeah. I don't know how you magically changed that 1 that you just told us all to write down into a 2. But so we have 72 for all of the stuff. 72. Now, next part of the problem. If they were split into groups of 9, how many groups could they make? We know all the stuff. Okay? They're splitting that into groups of 9. We don't need to make a box. We just need to skip count our 9. So you guys ready? Until we get to 72. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72. Stop.
they could make
7,
8.
8. But the remainder is 1.
No, there's no remainder. It fits exactly. So there's 8 kids in each group. Let's do one more of these 2-step problems.
Yay.
Chloe was unboxing some of her old winter clothes. She found 4 boxes of clothing, and inside each box there were 2 scarves and 6 mittens. Gee, this kid's got a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
He's like Mr.
How many pieces of winter clothing did she have? Well, the answer is she had too many.
16.
Let's see. You can't just jump to. Okay, you guys. 4 boxes, and inside each box there were 2 scarves and 6 mittens. I think we should circle the second part,
The second
which we don't usually do
second
because it's
sentence?
both types of clothing. So circle 2 scarves and 6 mittens. Circle that part.
I circled this whole second sentence.
I'll just
And we don't even need to make a box. We don't know all the stuff. The stuff is the same. They're both clothes.
we can do 4 times 4.
Excuse me. Sit. Please stop interrupting. Now I'm going to start again. Circle the 2 scarves and 6 mittens. We'll go back to the boxes later. We usually would make a box because we don't know all the stuff, but this is so easy that I'm not going to worry about the box. So I'll draw it, but you don't have to. Is the stuff the same? Is it all clothing?
Yes.
Yes, so when we make our box, we don't know all the stuff, but the stuff is the same. So we're going to put 2 and 6.
We.
If these were bigger numbers, we would make an algorithm like we did here. But we're not going to because we all know what 2 plus 6 is.
It's 8.
It's 8. It's 8. Now, we know we have 8 pieces of clothing in each box. How many boxes did she find?
She found 4.
4. So now see, now we can circle the part about the boxes. 4 boxes, right there. And we know there's 8 pieces of clothing in each one. So is the stuff, do we know all the stuff? No. Question mark. Is the stuff the same? Boxes and clothing?
No.
Definitely not. Bubbles. Put a 4 and an 8. Because we just figured out that 6 plus 2 is 8. It's a times. So it's 4 times 8.
32.
8, 16, 24, 32. So the answer is 32.
Man, getting you.
Just so you guys know, I am a grown-up and I do not have 32 pieces of winter clothing.
How much do you
That's
have?
way too much. I
She's
have
like
probably,
Mrs. Fancy.
I have a coat, 2 pairs of mittens, so that's 4 mittens, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a hat
You don't have a lot.
of 6. And the hat,
She
you guys
was
know
like,
who made it?
You.
Alexis's mom, Maricela. Yeah, it's cute.
Why does she give you everything? My
Okay.
mom wants a post.
Determine which choice shows the expression used to solve the problem. Chloe again, bought 9 new shirts. Gee, this kid likes clothes. Huh.
Man.
Chloe bought 9 new shirts for school. If she returned 4 of them, how many did she end up with? Which expression is the correct one?
I know.
Minus.
Gideon, you've been yelling out a lot. Reuben, which one? Reuben, do I need to start the video over? Okay. Yes. 9. She started with 9. She returned 4, so it's 9 take away 4. B. Okay, so over here, find the number 7 and put B. Number 8. Oliver went to the state fair and rode the Ferris wheel 7 times. If he rode it 2 times during the day, how many times did he ride it at night? Gideon.
5, and it's also B.
B. 7 take away 2. Good.
Hey, B again.
Because we knew all of the stuff, right? All of the stuff was how many rides he took. Take away the ones he did during the day, and you'll know how many he did at night. Put a B up here by the 8. 9. An architect was building a hotel downtown. He built it with 18 rooms total. If there are 3 rooms on each story, how many stories tall is the hotel? Gauge.
18 times 30.
Nope.
And 18 divided by 6.
Yeah,
It's kind of
good.
that's what I meant to say.
Good job. I love how you fixed that. Because so we do know all the stuff, right? It told us the hotel had 18 rooms total. And we know part of the stuff, which is there's 3 on each floor. The stuff is not quite the same, stories and rooms. So it's a division. Okay, so D. 18 divided by 3. If you did 18 times 3, you'd end up with a lot more rooms, which the hotel doesn't have. So,
You had a
like how you caught that. Number 10. Isabel received $10 for her birthday. Later, she found some toys that cost $2 each. How many of the toys could she buy?
5.
Hands up if you think you got this. Silas.
10 divided by 2.
Yep.
D.
D. Good. Because you know all of the stuff. She's got $10 total. The stuff is not the same. Toys and money. So you would end up with bubbles. And you'd be putting the division sign between the box and one of those bubbles. The site.
So you made little box in your head and did all that.
So put D's by your number 9 and 10.
Wait, we were supposed to do that?
But the answer would be 5.
Yep, the answer would be 5.
D.
Last page.
Oh no.
Use the multiplication table to answer the questions. Question 1. Multiplying a number by 2 results in what type of answer, odd or even?
Do we really need to use this?
I know, it's funny, right? Well, who can answer?
Well, what's the answer?
Gage? Yes. So please write even. You guys, if you look at the line for 2s, the column, it's all even numbers. That's a very basic thing that you should know. Number 2. Based on the information in the table, which choice best shows the answer to 1 times 906? Griffin!
It's 906.
Good, it's that first
so
one.
Easy.
Okay, that's the identity property, isn't it? So find the number 2 over here and put 906.
But it is even.
No,
Well, I mean, if you multiply things by 1, they're just going to be themselves. So, next one, number 3. Multiplying an odd number times an even number results in what type of number? Odd or even? Ruben.
Even.
Yeah, pick any even row, do the 8s. And no matter, even if it's an odd factor, the product is always even. See that?
Can you know something?
Nope.
You said even if it's an odd.
Yes, I did. So write even by the number 3.
And then.
Number 4. Based on the information in the table, which choice best shows the product of 5 and 716?
No, this is actually hard.
Look at the table. Look at the 5s. What do you notice?
They don't go all the way that far.
What do you notice?
They go odd, even.
Good. What else do you notice? Look at the units. What do you notice about the units?
Oh, it's old.
It counts to 5 to 5 to 5 to 5 to 5.
It goes to 5
0
0.
5 0, 5 0, 5 0. So every single one of these products either ends in a 5 or a 0. Now look at your choices. Which one's the best one?
3,500.
Yeah, the last one. Because none of these end in a 5 or 0, right? Only that one. So that's your best choice.
And
2,580, and you're going to just write that here.
I finished before Carrie. How did I?
Shh, there's too much background talk. Number 5. Multiplying an odd number times an odd number results in what type of number, odd or even? So go to 3 and 5 and look what you get.
In
Odd.
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 So, yeah.
Now do one more. Just to double check, do 9 and 7.
It's odd.
And it's odd again,
Yeah.
63. So what are we going to put? Odd. Odd times odd. Ruben? Number 6. Based on the information in the table, which choice best shows the answer to 2 times 227?
Oh, that's actually hard.
Look at your 2s. What do you notice?
It goes 2, 4.
They're all what?
Even.
Okay, now look at these choices.
I pick
454.
This one is the only even one. The rest are odd. It's got to be that one.
That's what me
4, 5, 4.
Okay. Now we have some in and out tables. If the numbers get larger, it's a plus or a times. If they get smaller, it's a takeaway or a division. They're getting larger. What do you think the rule could be?
Add 5.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
Let's
then
try it for the
we can
first
add
one.
five.
12 plus 5 is 17.
Yes.
35 plus 5 is 40.
Yes.
Add 5. Let's do that one. Circle that and put plus 5 by the 7 here. Okay, who wants to try the next one? Silas.
It is sub.
No, it's not subtract. The numbers are getting bigger.
I know. Wait, what?
Shh.
Oh, it's add 14.
Yep. First choice again. And over here we're going to write plus 13.
I really wanted to.
Last one, number 9. Gideon.
Sub 10.
Subtract 10. Good.
He got this.
Take away